Hello, welcome to my channel Kittika Entertainment. Today I'll tell you about cursor loop. First thing is, what is loop? Now loop is used to do a specific task repeatedly. There are several types of loop are there in DBMS. First is DBMS Oracle. First is a simple loop, while loop, and do while loop, and for loop, and cursor loop. In cursor loop we are used for loop. So first thing is how to declare the cursor. When you declare the cursor, you will be write cursor, okay, c1 is the cursor, and each what to write here, then select, okay, star from table name. Then that means whatever value will be stored, that will be stored in C1 cursor. That means whole table value will not store at a time C1. It will be stored one by one rows in C1. Then will be using loop so that our cursor will be moved from one row to another row. Okay, so in program what will write here? Now we don't know actually how many rows are there, but that we can track in for loop. So for I, what will write? I in what? Na C1. That means C1 here is the unknown number. That means which is the return the value, return the number of rows from table, and that table will be not whole amount will be stored in the C1. It will be jump one by one. That means in C1 first row will be stored in the C1. Then we in a loop we can iterate, okay, from each row and move from one to another, so that it will be but display all the rows values. Suppose it will store in first row, then it will be I will retrieve all the values from the first row, then it will again move to the second row. It will also retrieve the next row's value. This time it will be iterate in the by using for loop. Okay, then come to the practical. I'll be show you. So here first thing I will be show you the table name. Select star from, okay, stored 55. Okay, this is the table value. This is the roll number, name, and mark. So now I want to display all the values by using, okay, I want to display all the values by using your for loop, okay, for loop or cursor loop. So now here write ed cursor, okay, 1.sql. So better you cannot know, or you will be not able to know where my cursor1.sql file is stored. Better you give the explicit part. That means I want to store my cursor1.sql file in D drive. So then it will open, it will create and want to create a new file with cursor1.sql. I will press yes, then it will create a file. Okay, then what will write here? Do you know it is use the PLSQL? So it will write the declare, then you write cursor. Suppose my cursor name is, suppose I have written here C3, okay, CU1, cursor CR1, okay, cursor CR1 is, okay, select star from, okay, what is the table name? Next stored 55, okay, stored 55. So then what will write? You give the semicolon, then here will be declare. Suppose you will write the begin statement is the main important section of the PLSQL. Then what will write here? Now you will write for, okay, I, okay, in CR1. That means I will be iterate up to value from CR1. Then what is the value of CR1? CR1 is the value, the number of rows written by stud 55. So for I in CR1, then we will be write the loop. Loop is the start of the for loop. So here write dbms, okay, dbms output dot put underscore line. Here you can print each value of the row. What will write here? I dot roll, okay. Then you give the concatenate operator, then give the one space, then again concatenate operator, I dot name, okay. Then again give the concatenate operator, then give some space so that my roll number or name will be display by using blank space. Then again will give the what na concatenate operator, then again write I dot mark, okay. Then I will be close this, then will be use the end loop, okay, end loop, then give the semicolon. That means my loop is ended. Then I will be write the end semicolon. That means my here my begin statement is end. Then I will be save it, okay. Then close it. Then I will be run it, okay. Then to run this text file, will be write the @ symbol, okay. Then press the enter. Then it will be asking for, then it will 9th line, I have written 8th number line, then it will be 9th number line. So it will give the font slash, then press enter, okay. It will be display all the details. Suppose here I want to know, okay, to display the mark, those have above 40 marks. Suppose I want to display those records, those mark are above the 40 marks. So here I need to some few, I will modify the code. Now what will write the code? Here give the if condition. Before that I want to tell you, if you are new to my channel, then subscribe it. If you have already subscribed, then comment, like and share it. It is a fully your tutorial. It is not a fully tutorial channel. It is also provide different types of entertainment channel. You can go and search in my YouTube, so you will find better and different types of entertainment videos will be there. Okay, so now I will be here will give the condition if, okay, if I dot mark, okay, greater than, okay, 40, greater than or equals to 40, I want to display those marks. Then, okay, then what will write here, and you will be right here, okay. Then end if will be right here, end if, okay. Then you see I will run this program, whether it is running or not. So here I will give the cursor one, then I will give the front slash, okay. Then you see, have you seen Gupta, Sima, Kunal, Mohit, Ritesh, all these marks are greater than 40, okay. So if you want to put the gradation, you can also CGPA, you can also write the code in this if condition, okay. So I think you have understand. If you have properly understand, then comment, like and share. If you are new, then subscribe it. And if you want to others videos or in SQL, then you can search from my YouTube videos. You can find also Kritika Entertainment. It is not, it is a fully tutorial video. It is also, it provide different types of entertainment video. You can go and search, okay. Then okay, bye.